Today we're going to show you how to properly install your new engineered hardwood flooring. For complete details, consult the instructions that came with your particular flooring. For best results, a finished engineered hardwood floor starts with proper preparation underneath. First, remove any existing flooring and underlayment. Then, use a level to check for depressions and fill with floor leveling compound to create a smooth, level subfloor. Next, using a handsaw or flush cut saw, undercut any door casings as needed. Flooring should slide easily under each casing. Pro tip: for casings that need to be trimmed, prop the flush cut saw on top of a scrap piece of the new flooring to ensure correct height. Finally, sweep or vacuum the subfloor thoroughly to remove any debris. Your subfloor should be flat, smooth, and clean, ready for installation. For planks without attached padding, you'll need to install a single layer of underlayment designed for engineered wood flooring. For planks with attached padding, you can install a manufacturer-recommended moisture or vapor barrier before installing your flooring. Again, check the full instructions for details. Before you begin, determine that the moisture level of your subfloor is no greater than 12%. Note that concrete subfloors require installation of a vapor barrier with overlapping seams of 6 inches or more. Acclimate your new flooring by placing it in the room for at least 48 hours prior to installation. Optimal temperatures to acclimate, install, and maintain your flooring range from 55 to 85 degrees Fahrenheit. Once the subfloor has been prepped, measure the short dimension of the room and divide by the width of the planks. Plan ahead to be sure the first and last rows will be at least half the width of the planks. Next, measure the long dimension of the room and divide by the length of the planks to ensure the first and final planks in each row measure at least 8 inches long. If your starting walls are straight and square, remove the tongue on the long side and the short end of the first plank. For uneven walls, trace the contour of the walls on the tongue sides of the plank and cut to fit. Lay the first plank in the corner, cut sides to the walls, with the long side against the long wall and short end to the shorter wall. Insert 3/8 inch spacers to leave room for expansion. Pro tip: install flooring using planks from several cartons to ensure a more natural blend of colors throughout the floor, and be sure to inspect each plank closely before laying it. For the second plank, remove only the long side tongue. At a slight angle, insert the short tongue into the groove of the first plank and rotate downward to click the joint together. Repeat this process until you reach the opposite wall, tapping the groove ends with a tapping block or pull bar to ensure tight joints. Cut the last plank to fit, again, leaving a 3/8 inch space at both walls for expansion. Pro tip: lay a carton of flooring over installed rows to keep them still while installing subsequent rows. Start the second row by using the trim piece from the previous row so the joints will be offset. Join the first 2 planks in the second row at the short ends. Next, raise the outside edge of the planks up an inch or so, pushing the long tongues against the grooves of the first row and rotate down until the joints click together. Tap the long side of the second row and then the short end to close the joints using a tapping block or pull bar. Be careful, excessive force may damage the joint. Repeat this process to complete the remaining rows, always maintaining a 3/8 inch space for expansion wherever the flooring meets a wall or other fixed object. Remember that pieces at the beginning and end of each row must measure at least 8 inches long, and joints should be offset by at least 12 inches between rows. For door casings, slide the plank under the pre-cut casing. Tap the long side joint closed first, then tap the end joint closed. On the final row, trace the wall contour if necessary and cut planks along the long groove edge to fit. Once all the planks are in place, remove the spacers. You're ready to install moldings, being careful to avoid gaps between the molding and flooring. If your flooring has Wet Protect technology and warranty coverage, you must seal the entire perimeter of the installation. Let's do that now. Pro tip: the waterproof quarter round offers faster installation and easier cleanup. First, you'll need to fill all expansion spaces along the perimeter. Simply install and then apply 100% silicone sealant in any place the flooring meets door frames or other fixed objects where you can't use the quarter round. It's important that you do not use acrylic sealant. If you choose to use the PE foam backer rod instead, insert the 3/8" compressible PE foam backer rod to fill the expansion gaps and cover with 100% silicone sealant, ensuring there are no gaps. Then, cover with a standard quarter round to finish the look. Apply silicone sealant anywhere the flooring meets door frames or other fixed objects. Once the silicone cures, your new floor is ready to use. With a bit of basic maintenance, you can enjoy your beautiful new floor for years to come.